Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. And that's the answer to your question there, Criddle. How is everyone doing? I'm pretty hype. Like, listen to this. I'm beaming. And I feel like this shows in my voice, because I'm really, really excited to be here and to be doing this. Like, streaming in general, because I love it. And I love all of you guys for being here and sharing this with me. But also because we're going on a brand new adventure today. And it's one that I remember being really, really good. And I don't know, I remember having a lot of fun with it. I think I'm going to have fun with it. I think you guys are going to enjoy it as well. And this one is a lot more family friendly and less horror-y than the last couple games, the ones that we do on a Monday. So whales can stick around if they so desire. Although I appreciate they are also busy with like work and the pets and all. So I don't really have any announcements or anything at the start of today's stream, so I think I'm just going to get right to it. And I'm just going to cut to the game, and we'll see how it's going. So here we go. Yeah, check it out. It's a very Japanese-looking title screen, wouldn't you say? It's, because it's a very Japanese game, and also, it was incredibly rushed. Like, they pushed the translation through in a matter of months to get it out for Christmas of 2000. So, there's elements that aren't super great in the translation. But, like, look at this hand-animated intro. How good does this look? Like, it's a 22-year-old piece of animation, but it still looks real good. There's also slight spoilers in this cutscene, so try not to stare at those too hard. It's it kind of shows the ending of the game. So as you've seen from the title screen, we are playing Breath of Fire 4, which is a game that I bought as a teenager, and I cannot tell you why. And that's not to say like there's some big deep secret behind it or anything. Like, I bought it because it was cheap and I could afford it, but I don't know why I picked this one off the shelf as opposed to like Star Gladiator or whatever the hell. But hey, this game is really, really good, and that game really, really isn't. So, you know, who really won that day? The answer is me. Also, before we begin, I'm going to show you this. The reason it defaults to load game, I'm going to show you this. If we go to memory card 2, I think it is. Oh, yeah. Slot 2. This is my save file from when I was a teenager. This is a New Game Plus save, so we're not going to be playing that. Just ignore that. Although I have that there for I loaded it up for testing just to see that the game loads, and it does, which is great. So one last little thing before we make a start with this game. I'm going to turn message on fast so that I can like read things quickly. Level 12 plus having completed the game, Empirical Woodland. So there's that. But yes, before we get into it, Breath of Fire 4. Don't worry too much that we're coming into this game on the 4th installment, because the game's Breath of Fire is kind of like the Zelda series, where, like, yes, everything is connected to everything else, and each one is a sequel to the last, but actually, no, it isn't. So just play the dark one. It's actually the best one. Let's begin a new game. And we're going to go with the default name for all of my characters. You may have noticed I named the guy Andy in the other one, because that's named like my name. But no, his name is Ryu, actually. So we're going to go with Ryu. And I'm also going to boost the game audio a little bit, because I had it turned all the way down for the terrible wailing in Fatal Frame. Nah, his name's Ryu. It's vaguely important to the plot, and also a recurring element in the series. Like, there is always a character named Ryu. So, there you go. It all started on the third day after we had left the castle. That morning, we had entered the Great Desert on our sand flyer. We were heading toward the town of Sinesta, the last known location of my sister, Elena. Oh, the female character is speaking, because I know who this is. So, oops. This is what the princess sounds like now. That's a lie. Sinesta lies on the edge of the desert. All we had to do was cross. Look, Craig, a shooting star. I'm just going to pitch my voice up for her. That's fine. And then for Cray, I guess I pitch it down a bit. I don't know. We'll find her. Won't we, Cray? Don't worry, Nina. We'll find her. I swear it. Boopy has a nice ring. You be careful, young lady. So this soundtrack's pretty great as well. This is one of the things that I remember about this game. I don't remember lots. I remember like a few set pieces and a few ideas. I remember one track in particular on the soundtrack, which we'll get to. But I just remember that the soundtrack is fantastic. So let's see how it goes. Part 1. Awakening. Pretty good thing to do at the start of a game, I suppose. Awaken. Phew, it's hot out here. Oh, don't worry, Cray. I'm alright. I was just thinking that it's probably better if we don't move around during the day. Let's find some shade and wait until the sun goes down. Really, I'm alright, Cray. Besides, I want to find my sister as soon as possible. Calm down. We've come this far. It won't hurt to rest for a while. Not much of a change if we get there today or tomorrow. What? Have they summoned Shai Hulud? That'd be pretty bad. Oh my god, they have! Or it's a dragon, I guess. Very weird looking dragon. I heard there was a dragon in the desert. But I was hoping we wouldn't be lucky enough to find it. Here it comes! Yeah, actually that is a sandworm. Hey, nice. Hold on to something. I've never heard of dragons attacking people before. Even if it doesn't mean to attack us, we can't let it hit us. This is true. That thing is huge. It'd probably like wipe out the little sand flyer. Blast it. No use, it's going to ram us! Hey, now Empirical Woodlands, this is a very serious affair. We will observe this game with reverence. Thank you very much. Did you miss anything? We attracted the attention of sandworms which made us crash our sand flyer. They called it a dragon. I don't think it's a dragon. But, you know, what do I know? I don't live in this world. Alana Ray, welcome back. It's no use. The sand's gotten into everything. I wonder if this is coarse and rough and irritating.
Like me.
I can't fix it. Not without any spare parts. Do you think that dragon attacked us on purpose? Hard to say. Yeah, Lana Ray, what did you get for food? I'm curious. We haven't seen it since then either. Well, whether it did or not, we should be thankful that we crashed near the edge of the desert and not in the middle. Here, we're in walking distance of the towns along the desert border. These speech boxes are really, really small. Do you think we can find the parts we need at one of them? Probably. But there's one small problem. If we leave our sand flyer here, we run the risk of it getting stolen by bandits. Not much point in going into town and coming back with spare parts if there's no sand flyer to use them on. Alright then, Cray. I'll go. But Nina... I can't live my whole life with you looking out for me. For starters, what would my sister think? Yeah, Criddle lives up on a mountain. It's got the most beautiful views. You want to go up, it's amazing. Go live there. Save some space for me. Alright. You win, Nina. Let's see. If I remember right, there is a town called Sarai to the south of here. You might be able to find some parts there. Good luck, Nina. I'm counting on you. Oh, my mind's just doing the airplane bit now. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it. Here, take this. It's the King's Sword. I hope you won't need to use it. But better safe than sorry, right? See you when I get back, Cray. Safe trip, Nina. You watch yourself here. Okay, does this game have analog? Oh, it does! Amazing. Right, so, this is Breath of Fire 4. Can you see why I fell in love with this game? We've got, like, all these beautiful hand-animated sprites. And it's like these big 3D environments. And because the game came out in 2000, it's like towards the end of the PlayStation's lifespan. So the devs knew how far they could, like, push the scenery to stop it doing that weird texture warping thing that it does. So yeah, we can move around, we can interact with stuff when we find it, and each character has a special action that they can only do on the field like this. Also, oh Wales, hello! Thank you very much for the glitter. It's a very sparkly game, this one. We've already seen lots of like lens flares and stuff. But yes, each character has their own special thing that they can do. So Nina, which button is it? Is it that button? Nope. That's the menu button. There we go. Nina can fly. Or at least hover, because she only has tiny wings. So this lets you get a nice bird's eye view of the map. And it's mostly useful for like finding your way through caverns and stuff. But it has a few uses in the field. And every other character has their own particular action that they can perform. And we'll learn about those as we go through. So this exclamation mark means that we've encountered something on the world map. And the fact that it's a big, like Metal Gear Solid ring sound, we have to stop and investigate this. Certain ones you can walk past, this one you cannot. Somebody help me! That's totally not a Chocobo, guys. Don't look at it. It's legally distinct. Whoa, look at the size of that hole. That merchant and his goods must have fallen in. Just like this. Oh, there's something in here. You see that? See, she sees it. There's something here. Crowley 9, welcome in. It's not attacking? It's not a monster, I guess. I don't know. It looks pretty monstrous. And it's got, like, big laser wings. Look at that. It's also in the middle of that massive crater. That's kind of ominous. Don't like that. Adelie? What are you doing here? Anyway, that was funny. For some reason, I wasn't scared at all. A person? Oh! It's actually fine. Nothing is being displayed on screen. Like, there's just a void, like in Berserk. But, you know, Twitch and YouTube get real weird about this kind of thing. So I figured I'd cover it up and make it look way worse than it actually is. But there's nothing there. So it's fine. If you wouldn't mind, do you think you could put on some clothes? I'm sure you can find some in the carriage there. Oh. So you mean you're not working with that merchant who was here? It's a good job that guy had clothes that would fit, right? How did you get inside this crater then? Did you fall in? Presumably, we did. How did such a big hole get here in the first place anyway? Did you see that monster that was here before? You know, the one that looked like a dragon or something? I wonder what it really was. Probably could have just used my normal voice for Cray, because Ryu is a silent protagonist. Oh well. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't know the answers to those questions any more than I do you? My name is Nina. I'm from Windia. What's your name? Ryu? Alright then, Ryu. Let's see if we can get out of here. I mean, we make a good point. She can hover, so presumably she could have just launched her way out somehow. But this is fine. So, Ryu, where are you heading to? You don't know? Well, then that means you're lost. Yes, it does. Admit it, you're lost. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I got lost a lot when I was younger. Alright then, Ryu. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? Just hand that sword over, because we see more of a swords person than she does. You might need it. To get to town, we have to go through areas populated by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? So, a couple of points that Crowley9 brings up. First of all, I would like to say a very big thank you to Crowley9 for helping me get my hands on this. Because I had this game when I was a teenager, don't know where it's gone. And it was one of the first games that I knew that I wanted to stream when I got my stream setup going, right? So I go dig out Breath of Fire, can't find it, so I look on Amazon, it's £2,000 if you want to buy this game. So I go to a Finnish website called Huuto, and Crowley9 is like, hey, sure, I can buy that game and route it round to you if you pay me for it. And I did. And here we are, playing that very game, packaged with genuine Finnish tissue paper. Quite right. Also, you bring up this character's name with the blue hair. His name is Ryu. Yes, it's like your Street Fighter character, but he's actually not named after that guy. Ryu means dragon. This does not mean anything. Let's see. We have to go over those cliffs to get to Sarai. Let's hurry and try to get over them before it gets dark. Who's in charge of this? Well, that was... that was pretty quick. So, the combat in this game is basically what you would expect for a role-playing game. However, it has a special system where every character is a blue mage. Isn't that great? I bet this character's not going to do it. But if you guard, and the enemy uses a... Oh, there you go! And the enemy uses a particular skill, I believe both of our characters have just now learned that skill. I'm going to say yes, because it was blue. Maybe not. Either way, this is fine. Getting distracted and staring off into space is not a skill that we want. This is fine. So let's go on. I'm forgetting a lot of the music to this game, but this is all good. So, in certain areas like this one, you see we've got 90 degrees up by the camera there. This means you can only turn the camera 90 degrees in one direction, back and forth. So, whereas the first one we had 360 degrees of rotation, this one we cannot. Oh, there you go. But you can also change who's in front. And in this case, Ryu is in the front, and his special ability is we can cut stuff with his sword. This is occasionally useful out in the field. It's mostly there for just, like, annoying villagers and costing you game points, which is a system I never really understood the first time I played this game. Still don't. Do I have that skill now? No, I don't. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't really need it. Also, because we have encountered and beaten one of these guys, we can now see its health bar. That's pretty clever. There is a skill that works kind of like scan, but it doesn't work. It's been dummied out in this version of the game, because in Japanese, everything was represented by, like, single characters and kanji, whereas in this game, we can't do that. So all the text just, like, runs on top of itself, and it looks really, really awkward. So they just... Game? There we go. They just don't let you use that skill in the translated version of the game. Looks like we've run out of road. But don't worry. We should be able to jump over this. All you have to do to jump is stand at a place where it's narrow enough to jump. And then press the X button. Or move in the direction you want. To jump, using the directional buttons. These text boxes are far too small. Listen to these bizarre stilted pauses I put into speech. So yeah, it's possible to come to these dark patches and jump across them. Or you can just use a button prompt if you wish. You see? It's easy, isn't it? One more to go. Good thing you were able to jump. We are really high up. Whoa! Don't you just love that feeling you get looking down from a high place like this? It makes me dizzy. It's so exciting. The French term is l'appel du vide, I believe. Essentially the appeal of the void. It's where you just have an urge to throw yourself from a high place. I was going to say, she's got wings. She can flutter. It's fine. Are you alright, Ryu? Did you do that because you thought I needed help? You're not hurt, are you? I'm sorry. I didn't tell you about my wings. I can use them to fly a little, so I can survive a fall like that. But it was very brave of you to do that, Ryu. Very brave and heroic. Thank you. Oh, I get vertigo super easily crawling out, which is weird because I love flying. Like, put me on a plane, I'm happy. Looks like the sun's going down. It's probably safer if we wait until it's light to climb up the cliff. Let's look for a place we can sleep. And this time, we can't move the camera at all. Like, you see we've got the little 0 up there. I am reminded of the phrase, if it looks stupid but it works, it's not stupid. That's a really good phrase. I like that one. Looks like we could camp here. Now all we need is a fire. And that's how I ended up here. Thank you for lurking, oh whales. I appreciate you being here. Enjoy your day. Where are you heading, Ryu? Oops, I forgot. You're lost, aren't you? Tomorrow, once we get to town, I'm sure we'll be able to find someone who knows you. Yeah, like, I can do planes, no problem at all. But going up to a high place, like, I've been up to the Sears Tower in Chicago. Beep Salt took me up there. And there's just like a glass skybox open to a sheer drop. And like, I pretended that I wasn't going as white as a sheet, but I super was. Also, wait, we're doing this now? I vaguely remember this section, but I also remember it being like several hours into the game. Okay, cool, let's go. So, the time hath come. Yes, me lord. Majesty. Okay, that's this guy's voice now. It would appear that something is amiss. Where are the courtiers? The priests? Why is there not a single voice raised in greeting at thy return? 'Tis not of import. They are mortals. Were we to attempt to understand their mind, we should spend an eternity. There be more pressing matters to attend to. Canst thou not sense it? This presence? 'Tis far, and still slumbering. But 'tis what we have sought. Lo, these many ages. I'm going to talk about this in a bit. One crew, guard our place of rest. As you wish, sire. So. Actually, no, we'll get to that in a bit. Majesty, whither art thou going? We shall go to the capital, as was planned. We shall meet at the appointed place when the time hath come. Now, chat. I'm just going to address you directly for a moment. I don't much like doing the Twitch thing, right? Not a big fan of see the thing, say the thing. With the exception of Spin, which is always funny. But I'm going to make a slight departure from that, and I'm going to request that prepare your cat jams, or equivalent. Just go with me on this, okay? Well, I do have a bit about this character's spoken English, and it is... essentially, it's the translators doing the best they can with the material they were given. Hang on, I think I need to go up here, don't I? Yes, I do. Check that out. So, in the original Japanese, this character speaks Keigo. Oh, hang on! Chat, deploy cat jams. I'm jamming along. I was considering remaining silent for, like, the 2 minutes of this loop, or whatever it is, because this is, like, the hypest battle theme, and I love it. And it's one of the few things that I remember about this game. It's this incredible battle music, which is called Man of War, and, like, yes. So, yeah. This character, Faolu, his name's right there. In Japanese, he speaks Keigo Japanese, which is very old-fashioned, very polite, exceptionally formal. And as I say, it's old-fashioned. They don't even teach it in schools anymore. It's that old, right? And the translators did pretty much what I think you and I would do. So look at that victory animation just walking off. That guy's a badass. The translators did pretty much what you and I would do if we had to come up with a very well-spoken, old-timey character, which is... he did Shakespearean English. Pretty fair, sir. Knowest thou why knock we on thy chamber door? Right? With incidentally that being the only correct voice to deliver Shakespearean dialogue, like a munted Skeletor. Who goes there? What be ye doing in this place? Who are you? They say a dragon or something's supposed to appear tonight. So we were told to watch this area. He's a Cockney now. A dragon? That's right, not just any dragon either. They say it's a legendary dragon of doom, which will bring ruin to the Empire. And what be thy design for this dragon? Yeah, it's probably like some sort of top hat with wings based on the dragons we've seen thus far. Anyway... we will destroy it, of course. Nothing can withstand the might of the Imperial army. Thou believest thou can do such a thing? Thou art but mere mortals. Yeah, what be ye sounds more like pirates to me, rather than Shakespearean English. Hey, it's that thing. We saw that in the intro. I'm relatively confident that's the one we saw in the intro. Thou dost not ken the power of that which you would destroy. This be a dragon. A dragon 'tis a force of nature unto itself. Thou mayest as well seek to fight a volcano or the very earth itself. Dragons doth not give birth to thy kind, grant thee life, and verily take it away. They are to thee as thou art to an insect. In thy terms. I mean, the Crowley Nine, there's dragons all over this world. This is like the third one we've seen so far. They art gods. Oh no. Wouldst thou fight a god? It's actually a pretty interesting line based off some of the backstory and the lore, but we'll get to that. There's like supplementary materials that we're talking about right there. Speaking of Shakespearean dialogue, would you believe there was this one point in high school when I was called upon to read for both Romeo and Juliet in like the same year? Not in the same instances. One was like a table read in high school, and the other one was like at the youth club that I was at. I just happened to be standing on a balcony, and one of the leaders looked up and he's like, "Ah, Romeo!" And that was my line, actually. I gave the next line, which is, "Oh, Romeo, catch!" Which is not the next line of dialogue. That's like internet archaeology. Only 2001 kids will understand. Anyway, it is not the nature of mortals to change their ways. Check it out. All that's left of those guys is a crater, which is like... In the past, I've said that if I were to die, or I would like to die, in such a way that leaves a crater, that is the only honorable death for me. And those guys achieved it, so like, living the dream over here. Let's keep going. Not that way. That way is blocked off. I think the table read of being Romeo was like a joke from the teacher, because like, me as a teenager, not much of anything, let me tell you. I'm relatively confident that attack can't hit us, because that's like... It removes a character from the battle, and we can't do that, because we're the only character in this scene. And also a badass, so... I don't know. Well, do you know what, Crowley Knight? It shows you the undeniable power of this particular character. He stands next to that massive explosion, and he is unharmed. He probably didn't even look at the explosion, because that's what cool guys do. Yeah, no, right? The slow walk away after a battle, that's great. And we get to see it again. Also, don't worry, that weird, like, line of dead pixels at the bottom of the screen, I saw that too. I guess that just happens sometimes with the original hardware that we're using. I love this music. I genuinely do. You're getting noise overwhelmed? I am so sorry to hear that. Please go rest up. Please relax. Give me a shout later and we'll see if we can make you feel better, okay? Take a rest, take a break. Take care of yourself. That goes for everyone else here. You guys look after yourselves. Do you have a... Okay, so this guy does not have a field action like Ryu and Nina do. Okay. So yeah, I really, really like the... I love this music because it's got the traditional East Indian instrumentation, but it's also got that cool, like, D&B drum loop that every PlayStation track has to have. It's great. Listen to that. It's fantastic. Jaded Mew, hello. Please do come in. You've watched a playthrough of Breath of Fire 3, but not this one. Well, I mentioned earlier, there are, I think, 6 Breath of Fire games in total, and they are not really related to any other. Like, there is a timeline if you want to follow it, but each one is standalone, so you can just... You're not going to miss anything by coming in for Part 4, that being the best one. Pardon my presumption, but I believe you are the God Emperor Faolu. Yes? That's a pretty cool entrance. I have been expecting you. Ever since I saw the flames rising from the woods where I had placed my soldiers on watch. Thou sayest thou wert waiting for us. Thou knowest of us, and what we are then. Yes, your majesty. You are the first emperor, Faolu, who founded our great Fao Empire. Oh, we've got a Reppuken as well. Nice. And knowing this, thou would greet us with malice in thine heart, and thine blade in hand. I'm afraid times have changed, your majesty. This guy definitely sounds Weasley in my head. Look at him. I do not remember this. But I remember that guy. That guy was in the intro. Oh, that's also a pretty solid drum loop. Listen to that. Thank you for the instruction there, enemy. I'm really glad you told me that I could do that. I kind of forgot that I could do that. Let's find out. Right. Is it over here? No. Special. Oh, there you go. Meditate. Into the Astral Dragon. Okay. Let's go. So unfortunately, we do have a bit of a loading screen each time, because we just have to load another character into the party. But that's fine, because, hey, check it out with this guy now. So if we go to the special commands, we've got like all these cool things that we can do. But if I remember rightly, we have just an even cooler attack. Yeah, which is like cool teleport punches. It's amazing. I'm guessing I should probably use the ice attack, because this guy is using fire elements, right? So, let's Frost Strike. There you go. Let's see how this does. Okay, that was pretty great. We should probably keep doing that. It's like really weird coming into this as the boss character, right? Because it feels like we're the boss here. We've had no problem dispatching anything we have found so far, and we're just... Yep, we did it. We won. First boss is nothing. And anything else? You appear tired, Majesty. It is to be expected, I suppose. You have just awoken from a long, long sleep, and are not exactly complete, are you? Twould appear thou dost mean not to fulfill thine duty, as thou art called upon to do by our promise. Alas, it is as you say, my lord. For now, we would have you sleep once more. I would call thee foolish, but thou art mortal. Thou cannot go against thy nature, no more than a fish could walketh upon the firmament. It's a pretty solid line right there, yeah? Still, thou wilt find that our promises are not easily broken. Return then to thine master, and tell him our words. Trying to buy time, are you, Majesty? Set fire to the trees. We must stop him before he recovers his full strength. Also, tone established. These guys... There's very little, like, grey area in who the villains are here. And it's those guys. Just burn the forest down, why not? They would use fire against us? Indeed. Planned well, have they? Ah, come on, we could get over that. We've done cooler things than, like, leap over a branch. That's fine. Let's keep going. And this way and make our escape. Yeah, look at that. We're fine. Also, I like how even in cutscenes, he's badass and just walks everywhere. I like it. As I recall, Your Majesty has a strong affinity to water, yes? And, with your powers not fully returned, it is unlikely that you will be able to survive battle with my creations in this raging fire. We wouldst know thy name, O cunning one. Yom, General of the Faolu Imperial Army, at your service. That's not general, that's a goblin. Look at him. I don't want to take any chances. Find the body. Look at Captain Competent over here. He's seen the movie before. If you don't find the body, the guy is still alive. I like that. He's come prepared. Phew. Well, we managed to make it up, didn't we? It's just a little ways more to the town. That's the way back down. We don't need to do that. Okay. I mean, he has a powerful face, yes. He also appears to be incredibly good at, like, summoning monsters and demons and stuff. So, that's kind of great. Okay, so this one is a bit of optional exploration. We didn't have to come here. The fact that it was just a question mark in a small bubble means that this is fine. This is optional. This is just a small little map. It's a desert currently because we are in a desert. And there is something hidden on this map. There's also monsters. So this is where we're going to get a bunch of levels, I suppose. You guys going to do anything in particular? No, you're not. Just standard attacks. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the other cool thing that you can do. You can decide which order your characters attack in. It's pretty great. And you can do it on the fly as well. So kind of like Final Fantasy X would go on to do. You use every character at once, and you pick which 3 get to attack within the current turn. Hey, there you go. Ryu got a level up. Nice. And this kind of map is where Nina's skill comes in very useful, because you just leap up and get a, well, as I said before, a bird's eye view of the area, and sort of make a beeline to wherever you're supposed to be going. Of course, oh, yep, there you go. I was going to say, I'm reasonably confident items appear on these little field areas, right? I'm not just making things up. You can heal Ryu, and you can guard. Just in the hopes that the Scorpion will do something that I can learn. Okay, there we go. That exclamation mark above Ryu's head, I believe he has just learned Blind. Yes, he has. Alright, cool. Empirical Woodland has news. What is your news? Is it that someone has taken that stupid Pringles with violence thing and made it? Because I'm down for that. I think it's a really good idea, despite how stupid it is. Also, it's kind of garbage that Nina didn't learn Blind. She got attacked with that. She should learn that. Branwen Kenku, thank you very much. Good time zone to you. And thank you for the best wishes. We have literally just now started. As you can see, we're level 3. Rookie numbers, as Empirical Woodland says. Need to boost those numbers up. Ooh, a bandana. That is probably equipment. That's not the menu button. That one is. And yeah, there you go. Defense 2. Agility -1. This is fine. And let's go on. Also, I know the exact sub-story you mean in Yakuza 0. It's hilarious. To me. Okay, red means that we've just been attacked from behind, so the enemy gets the first move. And of course, he's not going to run away. It'd be too easy. Jaded Mew, I believe I know the exact videos you mean. The slightly spicy ones, we shall say. I should probably heal for you this next turn. And I get it. But, like, that sort of thing is, depending on where you go, that sort of thing's all over the place in Japan. It's weird how comfortable the country is with just, hey, come to Akihabara. There are, like, sexy posters all over the place. Akihabara doesn't count, because that's, like, very specifically electronics and entertainment stuff. But, yeah. It happens. It's all over the place there. I maintain that it's just that the director wanted to hang out with a bunch of AV models, and he found a way. Guys, this is where the real game begins. Secretly, this is actually a fishing game. Can I actually do that? I can't, because I don't have any equipment. How annoying. Well, I guess I'm going to have to come back here when I get some fishing equipment. But, yeah, this is what we come here for. This is why I'm playing Breath of Fire 4. It's actually a fishing thing. I genuinely do not remember that being so close to the start of the game either. Alright, let's go. This is Sarai, which is where we needed to come in the first place. Well, Ryu, this is Sarai. Does anything look familiar? Does it bring any memories back? No? Well, I don't know what to say, but, I need to buy some things and get back to where my friend is, you know? Will you be alright by yourself, Ryu? I'm gonna say yes. We're gonna be fine. We know what we're doing. Well, I guess that means we go our separate ways from here, then. Goodbye to you. I hope you get your memory back soon. Why would you skip Mr. Libido? He is hilarious. That gif of him doing the, like, thrusting dance lives rent-free in my brain. It's amazing. Right. Oh, yeah, it's you. Let's talk to you. This character over here is terrifying, and her name is one that I wrote down somewhere. Hang on a moment. It is Oshieta Garu, or Informed Girl in Japanese. And the concept art is even scarier than this. She's like this weird mutant with a weird hand puppet. It's great. Basically, she's the tutorial person. Let's talk about learning, actually, because I don't quite know how this works. If you're guarding during combat, sometimes you can learn attacks your enemies use. You can use attacks you've learned right away. The burn attack is really useful. You should learn it as soon as you can. Well, there we go. I've seen this before. It's called Vini Veteran Venok. Throw in your voice. Solid joke. Also, she understands how puppetry works. Like, she's still using the puppet, so it's still alive. I like that. Good job. You gonna sell me a fishing rod? I want a fishing rod. I want to go fishing. I guess I'm looking for weapons. I'm mostly looking for fishing rod. No, well, that is fine. There we go. There is a trade button. I don't remember what that does. Let the buyer beware, eh? Nothing? No, like, buying it at a high price. None of that? Okay. Who are you? No one. Okay. Well, let's go to the inn. There's usually stuff in the inn, right? Yeah, I think trade is probably going to be, get stuff at a discount if you swap items, for example. Because I know that there is... I want to say there's a bartering system later on, or there's a crafting system. There's something where you have to get random drops. Because I remember having to farm for random drops when I was younger. And, like... it's as fun as such things always are. Oh, hi. This town is built like a maze. Even I get lost in it sometimes. Are you... You were spinning. I saw you. I saw that slow spin. Get back here. What? No, I don't know who you are. I do you know you're not from around here, though. Can it... I want to buy a fishing rod. What? Looking for something? What are you looking for? Need a hand? Want me to help? Hmm? No, I don't want... I feel like this man is untrustworthy. I'm not going to ask him for help. I'm going to go into this building and see what's here. Oh, now this I remember. This... Hey, you want to buy a treasure? I'll give you a good deal. Only 158 zenny. Yes. You want to buy that? That is... the lead ball. If you ever played Mother 3, and you've got the useless doorknob, that is the useless doorknob from Mother 3. And basically, you get it now, and you just carry it with you all the way through the game, and eventually you do something pretty cool with it. Don't remember what. I never finished that when I played it. I just remember that you have to do something cool with it. So I was on my way here, see? When you see this big crater in the ground, and you fell in it and lost all your stuff, right? That was... Are you Mario? That's kinda Mario. So what was in this crater you found? It was a giant monster, I tell you. Like nothing I ever seen before. Gave me the creeps. I got a bad feeling about this. This means trouble ahead. I just know it. Is that a Phantom Menace reference? When did Phantom Menace come out? Because I know that was the whole thing. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. But like, I don't know. Oh, you want to talk to me? Yes, I do. 1999, says the Jaded Me. That could very well have been a Phantom Menace reference. Especially since we are in what is essentially Tatooine, but the other one. Well, if you want something from someone, you gotta have the right attitude, don't you think? Okay, I'll buy you some food. Yes, I want to read the instructions. Make the bar patron happy by giving him food and drink. Levant, hello. Please do come in. Have a seat. Good to see you. They may say it in every Star Wars thing. I'm only really familiar with people going, oh, check it out, the Phantom Menace. Giving him food increases his food and happy parameters. Giving him drink increases his drink and happy parameters. Be careful not to let his food and drink gauge fill up before his happy gauge. His happy gauge won't give up if you give him the same things, so try to vary what food and drink you give him. Alright, well, one of those. I think I'm just gonna alternate between, like, good food and good drink, and then the okay food and the okay drink. And hopefully that will just... Hopefully that'll work. Because, like, his happy gauge is going up, right? And, food and drink is fine. Let's just keep doing that. If you want to kill a French vampire, I advise using garlic bread. It's painstaking. That was a top-shelf French pun. Thank you very much. And I'll thank you to laugh at it. Alright then, I'll tell you what you want to know. If you're looking for something, go talk to the information broker in front of the inn. He can tell you where to find what you're looking for. I'm impressed. Don't meet many young folks as generous as you. Here, I got something for you. A panacea. Nice. I think that is... Well, that's going to be the cure-all, because that's what a panacea is. You hear all kinds of things in places like this. If you're looking for something, might be a good idea to talk to the people in here. Ryu, this person says that if we give him money, he'll buy us the parts we need for our Sandflyer. I don't know if we can trust this man. I said we don't trust him, so I choose not to. Ryu, you found the parts we need? That's wonderful, thank you very much. Excuse me, my friend Ryu was able to find the parts we need, so I'm afraid we won't be needing your help anymore. I'm sorry to have troubled you. Huh? Oh, sure, no problem. So, Ryu, have you been able to find out anything about yourself, or anyone who knows who you are? We have not. Not yet. Oh, I see. Well then, how about we stay together after we get all the parts? I'll help you look, alright? Nice. So we stay as a team. And the informant, I believe, is Mr. Swirly Glasses. Yes, because he's outside the inn. That's right. I'm an information broker. What do you want to know? Well, we need Sandflyer parts. That's the important thing. Well, I haven't got any of those. But I do know how you can get some. Interested? This guy's a Minecraft villager now. That's my voice for this guy. Now we're talking business. You want information? You've got to pay for it. If what you offer doesn't match how much the information's worth, the deal's off. Got it? This one I'm fairly certain we just... Yeah. Alright. How much are you willing to pay? I'm just gonna throw everything at this guy. I don't like the fact that there's 4 numbers in the total money given screen there. Let's just give him everything and see how it goes. Oh, excellent. Alright, that's good enough. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Payment received in full. If you're looking for Sandflyer parts, you have to go to the black market. There's a man who sells parts behind the tavern. You'll have to find out the password to be able to meet him, but most traveling merchants will tell you if you ask them. I just saw one leave, so I imagine he's probably still close by. Try looking on the highway outside town. I need to go outside town anyway, because I have no money. I need to go fight some monsters or something. I think I have to go back up to the little joint there. Or maybe just speak to this guy. That guy looks like a wedge of cheese. Look at him. Look at him, chat. Look at this cheese, man. What ho, sir? Do you have any information? Do you have any news about the explosion in that factory and there was debris everywhere? Ah! I'm so sorry that I'm laughing at that. That wasn't funny. So you want to know the password to get in, huh? Well, I suppose I could tell you. But I got my own business to take care of, you know. Normally I charge people 1,000 zenny for info like that. But I'll tell you for free. I mean, you did come all the way out here after me and all. That sounded like a very Mega Man Battle Network-y jingle, didn't it? Am I making that up? You can use it to get access to the black market shop in the Sarai Tavern. Well, great. I still need money. So I'm going to do a couple more of these and win some fights. And, you know, get some cash. I wonder, can I go back here? No, there's nothing here now except for the crater. I was hoping that I could go in there and, like, maybe take some stuff from that guy's caravan. He doesn't need it. I don't know why I continue just being a thief in video games whenever I get the chance, because, generally speaking, that ain't me. I'm Mr. Law-abiding citizen over here, but, like, you give me a chance to have my hero steal stuff? Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Jaded Mew also makes a good point. There are lots of ellipses in this game. And, ooh. I bet that guy's gonna teach us burn. Apparently we have a counterattack. Amazing. Yeah, we do. We learned burn. Nice. Like, not good that our character has been burned, but it's fine. Can we have Ryu learn it? Let's find out. That just sounds like a very PS1 kind of magical sound effect, doesn't it? I know that's a silly thing to say because it is a PS1 era magical sound effect, but like, it's fine. Why did Ryu not learn that? Possibly because Nina has already learned it. I never really understood the enemy skill system in this game. I just know that you can learn stuff if you want. And it's pretty cool. And you need to use it to get, like, to get combos going. And there are certain characters who want you to do combo. And I could never do that. Probably going to be a lot easier these days because I can just go onto the internet and learn these things. Let's use that skill I learned. I know that there is a way to shuffle skills between characters. I don't think we can do it yet. I think we have to like have that sort of thing tutorialized for us, but it is possible. Criddle, hello, welcome back. I hope you're feeling a little better. Potentially a lot better. That'd be ideal. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, chat. I'm going to go over here. And, Can I save from here? Yes, I can, because I'm on the world map. Check it out. Right, drop that in the memory card slot 1. Oh, I'd better have space enough. Yes, I do. Okay. Apparently, we moved on to Chapter 2 at some point. I missed that. Chapter 2, Associations. Not gonna lie, a little jealous that you get, like, homemade teriyaki and fried rice. I'd be down for some of that. Well, while we are grinding out some information over here... Information? Money. We have information. Let's go over here to this part of my notes and highlight that so I can read what I'm doing. And yes, let's talk about the Faolu's dialogue again. Because I had this whole big thing written. I thought that section went on a lot longer than it did. So, you're always going to have problems translating from one language into another because of things like grammar rules that don't necessarily make sense, or certain words have certain connotations in certain languages. Humor is very different from language to language. And like, sometimes there are just rules that exist, and you only know them if you grew up speaking that language. So, like, if I tell you that the mascot for my channel, Adelie, if I tell you that she is a fluffy, grey, small penguin, that word order isn't right, and you would have to have grown up speaking English to know that that's not right. She's small, grey, and fluffy, right? And that's one of the problems they had with translating from Japanese to English in this game. Especially since they had no time to do it. I think I mentioned it at the top of the stream. This whole game was translated in about 7 months, which, for the time, was nothing. They just wanted the game localized and out for Christmas. Nina has got no AP left. I need to sort that out. And one of the biggest examples of how difficult it can be to run into... I don't have anything that restores AP. Amazing. Yeah, see, there you go. Empirical Woodland mentions, in French, she is a penguin, small and fluffy, which... I would not have known that word order in French. I just know the English one, because that's the language I grew up speaking. And in Japanese... So, one of the biggest things that I can think of to demonstrate how this works is personal pronouns. Because, Japanese has got a couple of dozen personal pronouns, whereas in English, you've only really got the one, I. Like, I am explaining this, I hope I am understood, right? Japanese has, as I say, a couple dozen, and so you've got, like, watashi, which is bread and butter, everyone can use that, and no one thinks it's weird. A little stiff, maybe, but no one thinks it's weird if you use that to refer to yourself. You have atashi, which is very cute and playful and feminine, and girls and women use that one. And it's acceptable to use that for most of your lives. Ore is kind of old-fashioned and masculine, but, like, tough guy masculine. So, like, Kanji. Kanji from Persona 4. He uses Ore as his personal pronouns, because, you know, there's a manly, badass hero. You don't want to mess with that guy. And then you've got Oira, which is a fun one. I don't know what the American equivalent would be, but in English, if someone uses the pronoun Oira, That's the accent of, "You're right, Ted, coming up my tractor full of pig swell. Proper job." That is the accent of someone who uses oira as a personal pronoun. And you get all of that, and all of the assumptions that go along with that, from just one word, and that's how a person refers to themselves. And in this case, Faolu uses, I believe, watakushi, which completely obsolete at this point. Nobody says that anymore, right? But that just gives you an indication of who he is as a character and where he's from in the game's timeline. And you can only do that in Japanese, because in English, the pronoun is I. Although I believe he uses we, like the royal we, which is fine. That works as well. Crowley9 says, a very bizarre game called Armed and Delirious, developed by some Israeli chaps. Many of the puzzle solutions rely on puns, which only make sense in Hebrew. And the localization made no attempt to get any of that across. That is also something that would be quite problematic, because, as I say, humor does not translate well across languages. Some of it just doesn't work. Bruce Lee's my favorite actor. I never saw the first two. There you go. That is grade A Japanese dad joke right there. But it doesn't work in English. It's just a collection of nonsensical words, right? And it's hard to get some of this stuff across in a language where that doesn't make sense. If I can't then go and explain that pun to you. Ooh, nice, I got some stuff. What does a crocodile tear do? Let's find out. Lady Luna Phoenix, hello! It's me, CPC. Gamer, you made it. I'm glad you're here. Man, I have got nothing for a store in AP. This is the worst thing. To answer your question, yes, the Stonehenge crew are doing pretty good. We are kind of overheating a lot. Falling to the usual problem of we all live separately now, so it's way harder to meet up and record. Which is why we didn't for a while. But we mostly just hang out on Discord now. It's a lot of fun. And before we run away with it, allow me to explain the joke. So, the Japanese pronunciation for Bruce Lee is Burusuri, which is the same pronunciation as Blue 3. So, Blue 3 was good. I never saw the first two. That's the joke. Only works in Japanese. Camping. Does camping restore HP and AP? Possibly. Can we camp right now? I thought I had to have a tutorial for that. Let's find out. Let's get off this map. And hopefully not die. Camp. We can! Well, goodness, thank you for that. When we get to Sarai, we have to tell the bartender the secret password, so we can meet the person who will sell us the Sandflyer parts. Alright, amazing. Camping is one of the ways where you get a lot of characterization going on, and they also do stuff like that, where they will reveal the plot to you, talk about whatever it is you have done last, and what you need to do next. And now that I have rested, Oh Wales has redeemed a compliment, and it is this. I like very much that you do not hesitate to compliment the people around you. There was one point we were on a video call, just happened to do a video call when I was on a lunch break at work. And I was like, oh, here's some of the notice boards we have at work, I guess. And you didn't even think. You just went, they're beautiful, like you. And this has stuck with me to the point that I'm able to relay this story to you. But I like that you didn't even think about that. You just, yep, nope, I'm gonna tell that Andy what I think of him. And that is that. And that is my compliment. I very much enjoy that. That's the kind of person you are. Who is running the black market? Is it this shady dog fella? No. Okay. Is it these guys over here? Now I'm running the bar. Hello. What would you like, sir? I'm gonna make you some melon bread. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, he actually is the guy that I need to say. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, this happened at a friend of mine's parents' wedding anniversary. Me and the friend ended up just behind the counter, behind the buffet, just serving people. We just happened to be stood there, and everyone's like, "So Andy, what's on the menu?" "Oh, well, it's this, I think you'll find." And then we just served people all afternoon. That's what we did. It's pretty great. You're probably wondering why we go to all this trouble, aren't you? That's because selling sand flyers is a dangerous business. See, sand flyers were originally designed as war machines. If the Empire found out we were selling them, the next time a war breaks out, they'd come after us. I don't want this place to end up under a hex, like Chamba or Sinesta. No, thank you. Does that mean you don't have any sandflyer parts? Not exactly. There's a place they call Sandflyer Valley near here. It's an old junkyard, full of old, broken-down sandflyers. If you go there, bring back some usable material, I'll make you your sandflyer parts. Deal? Alright then. We'll go to this Sandflyer Valley and get you the material you need. We can do that. Maybe I can buy a fishing rod while I'm there. I'll go fishing. You think I'm joking? I'm not. That is... The fishing game is a standout part of this game. And I'm going to spend so much time doing it when I am able to. You look like a fisherman. You gonna sell me my bits? No. Okay. Well... I will get there eventually. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can see on the world map, this light grey dotted line has opened up. We don't know... Well, we didn't know that the path was there, but now we do. We can take it. We can head down here and find out... something. I mean, sandflyer parts, I'm guessing. And random encounters! And... let's use you. Do you know what? I should really put Sever onto another character. Not Sever. Burn onto another character. Or another character can learn it, I hope. Because... from what I remember, it actually works well with Nina's wind magic, so hopefully we'll be able to combine it with that. Oh, no, hang on. There we go. And there we go. Criddle89 has redeemed a compliment. Wow, it feels weird using your full name like that. Sorry, darling. Your compliment is... I admire that you are constantly looking to better and improve yourself. Like recently, you decided that you were going to go back to school and start learning... Redacted. I'm not going to dox you on stream. But rather than just staying at your job and just carrying on with that, I guess, you can do better and feel better by going back to school, so you are. And the same goes for learning to cook and learning new recipes and all sorts of stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool. There you go, that's your compliment. It's a very complimentary stream today. I like it. Oh, dang, I just thought of another one. We'll do that next time. Let's go back to killing these weirdly polygonal enemies. Oh, nice. Nice rice. Like, you'd love to hear it. I do, anyway. Well, do you know what? Which way do I want to turn this? Yeah, that probably helped. Can I get down there? No, I can't. So... if we turn it... okay, if we turn it the other way, check it out. Now we can go down here and get that treasure chest. You see? Tap the temple. Thinking smart. You know how to get your compliment. You know this. I probably should have done it straight away. It may have gone. Give me a second to think of it again. Use a healing herb. There you go. Wait, don't do that. Why am I doing that? Literally, I have a healer on my team. That is her role in the party right now. See? Nina couldn't have done that. I know what I'm doing. Been a while since I played an RPG that had like multiple team members like that. And I'm used to like the Bloodstained method of just equip heal and stand there and spam it. I also like how with a blind attack like that, the actual attack and the blind effect are two separate things, so it's possible to avoid it. I like that. That's good. You can just attack. There you go. There are ways to, like, slant your stat boosts when you level up. 200 Zenny. Nice. There are ways of, like, influencing how your stats go when you level up. Kind of like natures in Pokemon. And it's going to be a while before we find those, I think. So here's a question. What does that button do? Oh, hey, there you go. So this is the square button. It brings up this. And it actually tells you what attacks enemies use and things you can learn. Like the ones in blue. Like burn and blind. That's pretty clever. Welcome to buttons I very rarely press in video games. Although in fairness, I haven't played this game for like 10-15 years. Give me a break on that one, alright? It's fine. I kind of get the feeling that if I am able to, and my characters learn sleep or rest or whatever the blue one does, that's gonna be like rest from Pokemon, right? You recover health and potentially your status at the cost of just losing your character, or at least your ability to move for a short while. Just watch, having been told that it's... to use this absolutely crucial ability to finish the game, you must click both thumbsticks down at the same time. That just reminds me of killing Neptune. And, like, I get it. It was a pretty cool thing for them to have done. But I still feel kind of scummy doing it. Let's heal up a little bit. Nope, that one. There we go. No breaks sounds very much like me when I'm like coming up with my streaming schedule or putting these notes together. Like, no, I must just play everything all at once. It is more fun to me to keep playing the games. That's not my inner dialogue, incidentally. It's not like a goblin. It's just a really fun voice to speak in when, like, making fun of something. I don't know. It's like the Chav voice. It's just inherently fun. Oh, really? Burn is only 1 AP? Just keep doing that then. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. Channel your inner goblin. It's absolutely fine. Go on, counterattack. No? Alright. So, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to learn Rest from the blue goo over there. Not entirely sure what this will accomplish, other than having it in my skill set, but you know, it'll be cool to have it. Maybe it'll come in handy that one time I need it. I don't know. Fugu, second cousin of Fugu. I like that. That's a good one. I wonder who... Heal, thank you. I wonder who discovered Fugu, like, as a foodstuff, because that's... You've got to be real careful making that, right? Nice! So, what do you do? Attack versus 1. Nope. Restores some HP and AP. Oh, he just does it! I thought for sure that would put him to sleep. I am gonna put that on Nina. Like, if I could just get AP bag? Yes. Let's keep doing that. If what I remember about this game is correct, there's no hidden invisible items. You know, like in Pokemon, it's all treasure chests or bags on the floor, or like maybe there's something in this barrel. There isn't. Could have been. Alright, Sign, what do you do? Winch under repairs. Standing on the anchor will activate it. That sounds really stupid, and I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna equip this helmet, and then I'm gonna go do that thing. Maybe? Where is the anchor? I don't know. Well, I guess maybe the game thought about me doing that, and it's like preemptively telling me not to. This is fine. We can do this. We can focus on the Scorpion, because that's got the blind skill, and we don't want any of that. And then the slimes are just like RPG fodder. We just take them down super easy. That is also fine. That Scorpion thing can run away. We're good. If I remember rightly as well, you can only hold a certain amount of each item. I could be wrong on that one. Don't quote me. I mean, presumably the maximum number is 99, because it's an RPG. That's how this works on the PlayStation. But you know what I mean. I didn't think it's like, you know, Minecraft, where every stack is a different size. I think I'm gonna go buy that crate for... The, the new, the rot... Yeah, magic wand for Nina when I get back to town, because I can probably afford it now. Well... I would have thought, for sure, that... Game, please. I would have thought for sure that there would be some way of, like, going across the front of the ship. Oh, yeah. If you try to fly, Nina's having none of it, because we're indoors. Can I use the thing? No, I can't. Well, it looks like, chat, we have to call upon my superpowers of eventually solving puzzles to work out what we have to do next. I mean, I figured you'd have to go up there, right? Because there's... It looks like there's only the one path. It's fine. wonder why only one person can learn each attack. Presumably limits to like the game's memory, if I had to guess. But hey, we're getting levels. I'll take that. What if... Nope, that's not gonna work. I know Nina can't move when she flies. I thought it'd be a pretty cool trick to try. Just jump up high and come down on the other side of the anchor. I don't know. I am gonna go... Ooh, berries. I have no idea what that does. Let's find out. I want to go back to that ship. I'm sure I'm missing something. Because... 50 HP to one target. Alright, cool. That's nice. Yeah, I'm sure I'm missing something, because it's the only path. There's gonna be something in here. And then I bet the anchor's gonna act as a lift up. Like, you've seen how finicky this thing can be. Maybe I'm just not standing in the right place. Hey, there you go. I knew it. I would not have said I needed to stand there in order to activate the winch. But there you go. Eventual solver of puzzles. I know what I'm doing. The next stream for this one, it's gonna be artwork of Adeli like tapping the temple because she's smart. You see, that's exactly why I had the mortarboard emote made, because I'm smart. Right. Oh hi. Don't get many folks out here. Ain't nothing much here except for odds and ends. What can I do for you? I see. Looking for parts, eh? Well, I suppose you might be able to find what you need here. If you're looking for that, there's plenty of it here. Oh no, is this gonna be Final Fantasy VII, like, cross-referencing data to find the Luna Harp or whatever? Because I didn't like that. The parts you're looking for are all buried in the sand. You're gonna need a shovel to dig them out. If you have a dog that can scent them out, you might be able to find what you're looking for. I'll loan you my shovel and my dog for 25 zenny each. Well, I've gone through a lot of fights to get here, so I'm gonna do both. That'll cost you 50 zenny. Thank you kindly. Good luck to you. Alright. Yes, let's read the instructions because I don't know what I'm doing. Press X to use the shovel to dig a hole where you're standing. However, the shovel will break after it's used a certain number of times. If it hits metal, it will weaken and break more easily, so be careful. Remember where the dog stops. It knows where items are buried. Alright, I've got my cursor up on my computer, and I'm following the dog around, and I'm gonna just leave it where the dog is. Right, here. There. Go there. Okay. Yes, he tap the temple and walk away. The old Samoa Joe bit. Just refuse to take a bump. And then up in that corner. Okay, I can do that. You're not very useful there, dog. Right. Here. Oh, nice! I don't need to go buy that thing for Nina anymore. Presumably that was it. Oh my god! It's Animal Crossing. It's trying to find the component pieces for Gulliver. Oh. Your shovel broke, did it? Well, them's the breaks. If you need me, you know where to find me. I'm pretty sure those iron scraps are useful for something. As I said, I'm relatively confident there is some kind of crafting component in this game. So, I don't know. Let's hopefully be able to go and find what I need at some point today. No, I don't need the instructions. I just need to follow this dog. Right, there. Keep my mouse there. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully I only need, like one set of Sandflyer parts and I don't need to keep doing this. Who knows? Right. This is where my cursor currently is. Okay, cool. Just think of a Molotov cocktail. That's fine. Oh. Ship parts. Amazing. I don't know. I'm just gonna go over here. I don't know. Dig that. This is a conversation that a friend and I had earlier on in Discord, and that is that not every dog is a good boy. Some of them are good girls. Do you think I need to go and get another one? Because I'm pretty sure that's the ship parts that I need, and that should be fine. I'm going to assume that's what I need because it played the little item collect jingle. So I'm going to go back to Sarai and see if I can trade those things in. And I hope that Cray is alright, just hanging out by the Sandflyer waiting for us to get back. That one isn't foreshadowing. I don't actually know. So, Branwen, I have not played any other Breath of Fire game. I've just played this one. I just happen to know trivia about this one as it relates to the others. Is this what the other games in the series are like? Just every 20 minutes or so, here's the next mini-game. Because I had a couple of RPGs that were like that on PS1. Like, I played Alundra 2. That's another game that I owned, and I don't know why. It was just cheap and I could afford it. And very similarly, actually, what we'll do... Let's go to camp. I should play 1 and 2. I could play 1 and 2. I have them on Switch, because they are part of the SNES collection. You've told me this. But I've made my choice. I'm starting with this one, because this is the one I had. And let's save, why not? And just remain quiet in reverence of saving, and there we go. Breath of Fire 3 is very similar, 1 and 2 less so. Dragon Quarter had very few. Okay, fair enough. Because, as I say, I had Alundra 2, and that is usually the start, middle, or end of every level, occasionally multiple times in each. It's like Final Fantasy VII, actually. And now there's a snowboarding section. Oh, no. Don't be afraid. I just want some information, that's all. I want you to tell me about the monster you say you saw. This guy definitely sounds real smug. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to tell you. Pfft. Well, I'd try to be a little more cooperative if I were you. Oh, jeez. Otherwise, things might get a little uncomfortable. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? What do you think you're doing? Oh, and this dancer lady at the back just smoking, not caring? That's cool. Why are you doing this? I thought the war was supposed to be over. Why? Because I don't like people who try to hide things. Besides, the war's not over. There's been a ceasefire called. That is all. Do you understand the difference, Missy? Wait, you're a Windian. Oh, well, well, if it isn't the little princess. It's the Windian, right? The Windians have wings. Surely you would notice right off the bat she is from Windia. Anyway. We were sent out to find a dragon, but we found a little bird instead. Grab her, men. No reason we shouldn't take her as well. Wait, do you know something about my sister? By the power granted me, I command thee. Warrior spirit, thou art summoned. Lots of these and thous in this game, right? Joe, I want you to capture that girl. Be careful not to hurt her too much. Empirical Woodland. I have heard good things about Suikoden. Vandal Hearts, mostly from yourself, but again, I've heard good things. And they are games that I would like to try, but it's one of those I feel... Particularly Suikoden, I feel like I'd need to come in with a flowchart. And if I don't have one, then I'm playing it wrong. Like, I have a copy of Final Fantasy Tactics, and that's on my to-do list. But I had to check out with another streamer, like, hey, can I just, like, pick up and play this game? Or do I have to do it, air quotes, properly? No, is the answer. I can just play it however I want. So that's cool. But while there was a really good era for doing RPGs on the PS1, there was also an era of games that just kind of hated the player if you weren't playing it properly. Okay, that's a lot better. I should probably just keep doing that. Maybe save some AP so that I can heal. But no, let's just keep using wind magic. the thing that is this character's specialty. That's fine. The main thing I know about Suikoden is, A, the Final Fantasy house, and that whole rabbit hole. Terrifying, don't read into it. And B, there's a friend of mine who had Suikoden, and it blew his mind that Metal Gear Solid knew that. Because the bit where Psycho Mantis reads your memory card, and he's like, ah, you like Suikoden! He liked that, very much. Aye, you're stronger than you look. Oh, what's this? A dashing knight come to save the princess. How gallant. You know it's a knight's job to protect his lady, don't you? Where have you been all this time? Afraid? Hiding in some closet? Or... Yes! When you have to shoot, shoot, don't talk! How dare you, you filthy little... Let's get out of here. But we need to be in here. This has got the... They've got the parts. Oh. I'm gonna heal up. Hopefully... The game can't let us just go back into Sarai and collect our parts, right? Can it? What do we do? Better get back to where Cray is waiting soon. Okay, cool. Well... Yeah, I mean, I suppose we have some ship pieces. We can use those. Well, yes, the Final Fantasy house is a fascinating story, but also kind of terrifying and really bizarre. Like, it's a look into what is essentially cult behavior, and it's very easy to go, well, I wouldn't be taken in by this, but somebody was. Hello? I recognize this sound from Civilization 2. I do love stock sound effects. Are they just gonna go right past us? Because they don't have the rotate camera option like we do? Amazing. The Imperial troops are here too? What are we going to do? We can't go back, and we can't go on either. Alright, timeout. I'm calling shenanigans. That is definitely a Chocobo, because it's just going quay. And like... Hey, you there. They said they was gonna try and cut you off. Went on up ahead. Lucky you didn't get yourselves caught. Yes. Still. They've cut off our way out of here. You got a point there. Tell you what. Seeing as you all helped me out back there, I want to try and return the favor. Let me see. Maybe if you took that road, you could get past them. Yeah, that's it. You can get to the desert that way. You mean there's another road? Well, it's kind of out of the way. But if you head north, go up to this big town called Chamba, you can get to the desert that way. Really? Oh, thank you. That means I can get back to where my friend is waiting. We'll try that route you mentioned. Thank you again so much. No problem. Just keep your head low and try not to get caught, huh? Empirical Woodland, the video you mentioned, is it by Fred Knudsen / Down the Rabbit Hole? Because that's the one I would recommend. That's a really good video, and he's generally quite impartial, and hey, here's some stuff you need to know. And I do need to know that your food is done. I care very deeply about you and your creations, and I want to know that you're doing okay. More in depth than Fred Knutson. Okay, cool. That would... I have regrets. Oh, it's just these guys. These are fine. I am determined that I can learn whatever it is these guys... Distraction? Whatever these guys do. It's in blue, so that implies that I can learn it. Unless I have to use it on myself, which is why Nina isn't picking it up. I don't know. Let's just get back to fighting. It's fine. Sent a picture in the family chat. I will check the family chat when I'm not streaming this amazing RPG. You got like an hour. It's great. Let's keep going. Chamba is a name that we have heard before, right? The guy says he doesn't want to go there because it's been... No. The guy said he doesn't want Sarai to be placed under a hex, like Chamba. There you go. I remember. So whatever that is, it sounds like it's some pretty heinous nonsense, and we don't want to put up with it. I'm getting very little from these random encounters, but like, it's still the start of the game, so let's do them. Another bandana. I can, at the very least, sell it for money. Let's go to Chamba. Okay. I'm bopping. This is another little gem. I thought the town was bigger than this. Let's see if we can find someone who can help us. I know who's in this town! I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's like a cool character in this town. Ooh, hello. This is a Manillo. And they are... lot less racist in this game than they are in the first couple games, let me tell you. They toned it down a bit for the PlayStation. They have left me to keep an eye on things. Are you looking for something? Hey, Empirical Woodland, there's your English-French for you. Are you gonna sell me a fishing rod? Send me a Bowie knife. I'll take that. Give me that. Wait a second, was I using the wrong sword? Did I have the ability to equip something better on Ryu this whole time? I feel quite the fool. Alright, let's sell... Can I not sell my equipment? Evidently not. Oh well. Well, do you know what? I gave an earnest shot at speaking French when I was doing Silent Hill. And Empirical Woodland's like, yeah, that's very English French, Andy. Good job. Oh, Wales, enjoy your appointment. I hope to catch up with you afterwards. I'm glad you were able to make it. I'm glad you were able to stick around for this one, because I know you're not a horror fan, and I feel kind of bad that, like, on Mondays we do horror games, and my previous long-form game was a horror game, so, like, this one's a lot nicer, you know? Here's something to steal. I'm taking that. Life sandals. That sounds amazing. Increases uses awareness. That's not actually a. That's not a bad item to have. No, apparently, the broken sword is what Ryu was supposed to be holding right there. I thought it was the king's sword. Did I break it? I really hope I didn't break it. Important heirloom of some sort. That'd be fairly typical for me, let's be honest. Hey, old man, what do you got? And who might you be? Hello there. I was wondering, this is Chamba, isn't it? What kind of a question is that? Of course this is Chamba. Well, a part of it at least. Most of the town is still polluted by the Hex and can't be used. Hex? You've heard about how towns all over the place were hexed during the war, haven't you? Yes, I guess so. All you need to know is that ordinary folks like you can't go anywhere near some place that's been hexed. It's too dangerous. If you need to go to Chamba for something, you'll have to wait until the hex is gone and... Ah, looks like everyone's come back. Alright everyone, that's it for today. We've got another early start tomorrow, so make sure you get some sleep. Alright, now get out of here. Those folks that just came back are a group of purifiers. They go from town to town, purifying them of hexes. So, if we want to find out more about the hex, we should ask them, right? Thank you for your help. I think that's a pretty cool idea, that just a town can become so bogged down with pollution that you can't even exist there. That armor we wear to protect us from the hex is really heavy. Walking around in it all day makes you real hungry. See that fellow standing there in front of the pot? That's our boss, Tob. Hi, Tob. Well now, we don't get many visitors here. I'm the leader of this bunch. My name's Tob. We're just about to sit down to supper. So whatever it is, it'll have to wait until after that. Can we wait here? Fine by me, but if I were you, I'd rather walk around town or something than watch a bunch of people eat. I think that's the game being very flaggy and like go outside, raise some event flags, and then come back in. just using my knowledge of video games. Hey, what's up? The main part of Chamba's on the other side of that wall. It's been so badly polluted by the hex that normal folks can't get anywhere near it. Did I just see someone down the stairs? I did. Hello. Making places like this that have been polluted by a hex livable again is what we do for a living. We're never short of work. A lot of places were hexed during the last war. Well now, what brings someone like you to a place like this? I don't think I've ever seen a worse place than this. No kidding. The mist is so thick you can barely see where you're going. That dog does not like me, which is a shame, because I'm always down to pet the dog. Can you pet the dog? No, you can't. Well, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Go out and raise some flags, then come back in. Thanks for waiting. Now, what can I do for you? We need to get through Chamba. Is there any way we can do that before the hex disappears? afraid not. There's a lot of negative energy bound up in that mist. You need special armor just to go inside. I figure it'll be at least another year before we can get rid of the Hex completely and get Chamber back to normal. Still, if you absolutely have to get through now, there might be a way. You could ask one of my workers here if they'd be willing to guide you through. So all we need is a guide then? Yep. Oh, I remember this bit! So, for people who came in after the start of the stream, I bought this game when I was a teenager. I played it through once, started a New Game Plus, didn't really go anywhere with it. So I remember like bits and pieces, and I remember, like I said, just talk to this man, please. I remember like little bits and pieces of the game and set pieces and that sort of thing, and I remember this section really, really well, if it's what I'm thinking of. You want someone to take you inside the Hexed area? Forget it. Without armor, you'd be dead in minutes. I don't want to have to be responsible for that. What about... I wonder if it's true what they say about the Hex being full of ghosts and stuff. I was gonna ask the old man. Does he know someone? The Hex attacks people with their fears and other negative emotions. Since everyone's afraid of something, we have to wear special armor to go near it. It's just a whole place full of fear juice. You don't want that. Come on. There we go. Ghost the Hex in that other town was pretty bad too. You mean Sinister? Well, yeah, I mean, they're right on the border, right? These guys, you're not gonna take me in? I've heard they use people to make the hexes. Is it true? Yep. They sacrifice living people to make it. You believe it? Just thinking about it makes me sick. I like that they have wasted no time in establishing tone. And like, is the Empire evil? Yes. Super evil. Super hard. Oh, hello. You gonna take me in? Well, there are some places where the hex is getting thin, wearing off. Ah, forget it. It's too dangerous. And that's also a no. Are you a no? I saw somebody over here, right? You want me to take you through the hex? You don't know it like I do. If you did, you'd know better than to even ask. Oh, hello, you've moved. Well, have you found someone who'll guide you? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just too dangerous to take unprotected, inexperienced people inside. But we have no other choice. We can't use any of the other roads. I don't know why you can't, but I think I can guess why. I mean, why else would anyone come here? Still? Get hyped for whatever is approaching. Would it be possible to borrow some armor from you? Sorry, afraid not. I mean, we needed to do our jobs, you know? Even if I did give you some armor, you'd still need someone to help guide you. The mist in there is so thick, you can barely see your hand in front of your face. Not to mention the fact that the streets are like a maze. As if that weren't enough, the place is full of ghosts, specters, and other monsters. I mean, we're lucky they don't just smash down that wall and attack us right now, as it is. turns to camera. Yeah, it's that guy! I have returned, boss. Listen to this cool theme! It's you, Urshin! Don't do that. You scared the wits out of me. If you were surprised by that, you will be even more surprised in a moment. Yeah, whatever. This is Urshin. She works with us, but to be honest, she's a little odd. Incorrect. Urshin is not odd. Urshin is saying she will guide these two. Are you out of your mind? What would you do if something happens? Nothing will happen. Everything will be alright. Urshin says everything will be alright. So everything will be alright. If Urshin says everything will be alright, it will be, for she is never wrong. It will be alright, because Urshin is always right. This character is great, and I love her. Okay, I get the idea. Fine, do whatever you want. Thank you so much. You don't know how much this helps us. Do not thank me. You should thank Urshin. Thank you, Urshin. So now we have a third party member, Urshin. She's great. Where are we? This one. So she just glides around like a little tank. And her field action is she just does a headbutt and she just smashes stuff with it. She's great. So I have this thing where, like, in RPGs and all, I tend to like the odd character. Well, in most games, I tend to gravitate towards the odd character. I just like them a lot. And Urshin is one such character. I should equip her with whatever things I have that might help. Okay, cool. Cool. Can I give someone else that red cape? I can't. Well, there you go. Armor just for Urshin. But yeah, I tend to gravitate towards the weird characters in games, and Urshin is one such character. She's amazing. I want to say I can learn something from these guys. Let's find out. It was also fairly hard to pick a voice for, like, how do I voice Urshin, because she has essentially the, like, you heard it there, she has like the Japanese Goku voice where it's all like up here and squeaky, and I'm not voicing a character like that, not a main character, no sir. I'm surprised I was able to do it just for that sentence. Can I learn anything from you? I'm surprised I couldn't learn Frost, let's be honest. I regret waking up this ghost. Urshin's not having a good time. Now, if I remember rightly, Urshin... Yeah, so she is kind of a wild card character. So this is a critical hit or no hit at all. And it's generally not worth it from what I recall. And she has a lot of skills like that that are just, this is super great. one of the advantages of this game is that you keep your entire team with you all the time. So she's gonna stay with us until she doesn't anymore, right? Screw it, let's try it. Yeah, she's gonna stay with us until she doesn't anymore. And she gets a lot of... Nice! She gets a lot of coin flip attacks, which might work, might not. It worked today. Alright, let's keep exploring. So yeah, this is a part of the game that I definitely remember, is having to navigate the rooftops of this heavily polluted town, because it's just otherwise destroyed. It has stuck with me really, really well. I don't know, I just think it's a pretty cool setting. Chlorine is an attack I need to learn, I believe. Let's see if I can pick it up. I'm also pretty sure that zombie will usually attack itself. The swirly thing, I'm relatively confident that is, Confuse. And yes, Bronwyn, you are correct. Urshin is so good. Let's use... Robots can eat berries, right? That's fine. Eat those. Also, this is the only problem with everybody being a blue mage, is that you gotta just... Oh, did that not even work? You gotta keep guarding and hope that a character is able to learn the skill. Eh, if I need it, I'll come back and get it. Let's just get rid. I was gonna say, I hope that's not a counter-attack, but nah, we did fine. We're good. And of course, it does the RPG thing where generally monsters give you the thing that you need to defeat it. Oh, that one. There we go. There we go. Let's go that way. Maybe make it a little quieter, instead of just using the tank tracks. It's one of those weird things, like, I can't necessarily tell you why I gravitate towards the odd characters, I just really, really like them. So, like, Faust in Guilty Gear. Faust's my guy. What's he gonna do next? I don't know. He doesn't know. It's really hard to counter him because just random attacks. It's great. She's not my favorite character in this game. Oh, just hit my headset. That's fine. Sorry, guys. She's not my favorite character. We'll meet my favorite character a ways later, but nah, she's great. If I like, there's something over here. Is there something over here? No. There is also, if I'm remembering rightly, there's a pretty cool Easter egg in here, but you have to come back, like, way later in order to collect it. Testament is a fun character. I haven't played them in, like, the most recent Guilty Gear games, but in the ones that I have played, they're very much... You set up traps and you have to remember where they are, and the enemy has to fall into them, and then you capitalize on that. Also, a couple things I like about what they've done with Xrd, or at least whatever the current revision is. Strive. The character Bridget is now trans. She's just come out and said it. And the character designer is like, no, I said it. She's trans. And if anybody is unclear, I will just keep making even more horrendously, overtly trans characters until you get it. And, like, and he will, because Daisuke is fantastic like that. I am told that it would be best if we split up here. Urshin will go down and walk through the mist. Urshin says the two of you should move using the rooftops. Are you sure we'll be able to make it across if we do? Urshin is certain you will. Press select to change between the characters, chat. Alright, let's go. Who am I? I am Urshin. I feel like I'm gonna have to do a lot of running from fights in this one. Big fan of the Star Wars wipe. I like that. Oh, come on, you can climb onto that. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, we can jump over there. Molotovs are items that you use in battle. If I had to guess, they cause fire damage. I very rarely use, like, combat items in combat in RPGs. I don't know, it just doesn't much seem like my thing. Is that a switch? Can I play with that? There is another lever on the upper level. She needs you to go there and turn it. Do you understand? Okay, I got it. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what that rocket jump was, but that's fine. If Urshin stands on this one, the other will not lower, allowing you to pass. Correct? So go on, there you go, there you go. Stand on that, Urshin. Thank you. And then you... will not fly. Okay. That's the exit, so let's not do that. Let's continue. I see you have successfully made it through. Do you see the valve over there? She says that you must go there now. You mean over where that lever is, right? Okay. Oh, Jaded Mew, nice. Time off work and visiting parents. I hope this is a good thing. It would seem there is another valve on this level. It would appear Urshin must go to it and turn it. I was going to say, I'm glad there's no random encounters in this area. I appear to have jinxed myself. Let's run away. I can't get away. Okay. Let's see how I do one-on-one. How about? I mean, we're lucky because it's poisoned itself, so there's that. Do chlorine again. I want to learn that. Yeah! Nice. I don't even know what that does, but I've learned it, so now I can do it. Whatever that secondary effect is, I'm glad it keeps... I'm gonna guess that it's like minus defense. Chlorine sounds like it's gonna erode armor, right? On the plus side, it's a good excuse for some power leveling, because the EXP is not being split among 3 people, merely 2. If I stand on this, that one should rise. Doing so should enable you to pass through. But we have done that, Urshin, and we need to go past, and we need to go, flip that switch. Where are you? There you go. What should we do, Urshin? I am told that if both valves are open simultaneously, it will thin the mist somewhat. Chlorine is also known as Poison Strike, I am told. So I'm guessing add poison. That would make sense. The gasser does add poison to its own self. Good thinking, Batman. That means we'll be able to get through it, right? Apparently so. Let us begin. 1, 2, 3. I just love I love these sinister character portraits. It's fantastic. It seems that the mist will only recede for a brief time. I believe that means we should hurry. Okay, so the guy was talking about how the hex preys on people's fears and so on. Mine is I don't like water of indeterminate depth. Did anyone else hear that strange sound? And like this area really plays on that because I don't know how high these structures and buildings are, but like this mist / water is just mostly covering it, and we don't know what's in it, and it's partially obscured, and that's terrifying. I hate it. The hex is anger and fear, a person's hatred given form. She says it is to be expected that strange noises would emanate from it. Case in point, I don't like you. She also says that that as long as it is only sounds, we have nothing to fear. Come, let us continue. There is Crowley 9 has learned this firsthand. There is a creature in one of the Ultima games that's just a tentacle reaching out of the water to attack. Don't like that, because it hints at something massive underneath the water, like the whale skeleton thing we just saw. Don't like it. The malevolent energy of the Hex has coalesced into a physical form. Urshin says it is extremely dangerous. If it's dangerous, why are you laughing? Shouldn't we be getting out of here? Apparently so. It would appear I was in error. I should not have laughed at that juncture. Very well then. Let us flee. The little triangle above Urshin's mouth is... above Urshin's grill is the mouth and not the grate. I can see it. I always took it to be that the red triangle was the nose and the grill is her mouth. But, I mean, it's a robot, so I imagined that sound just emanates from her, right? It would appear it was following us. Urshin suggests that we should run. But yes, head spins around. You make a very good point. Alright, mash it out, let's go! Keep the rhythm up! If you mess up the rhythm, the combo drops! I'll do this in every video! If you drop the rhythm, the combo drops, and that will not be cool. Phew. Good. We made it. Or maybe not. I think that this is probably going to be a zombie as well, right? Because look at it. So let's just... Oh yeah, we learned a skill. Amazing. Let's see how this works. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you do that first. You guys attack. Hopefully... Oh, look at that. Intuition paid off. Where's my thing? There you go. CPC Gamer is smirked. There we go. I don't know why, but it tickled me that this big wind-up and we just... Nah. It's fine. Oh yeah, that was it. I was going to give rest to one of my mages. I should do that with Nina. Empirical Woodland, I see your guide. I will save at the next save point. Don't you worry. If I know my video games, and I believe that I do, this is going to be the final boss of the area. And then, when I'm outside, we'll be on the world map. And I can hopefully save and continue on. Jaded Mew, thank you for the bread as well. My friend teased me about that one. Says, yes, I often feel the emotion of bread. I just really like melon bread, okay. It's fine. Yes, healing item for my battle. Gosh, wouldn't that be great? Does Persona do that? I'm relatively confident there's got to be a Persona game that includes melon bread as a healing item, right? Can you... Oh, you can. Just fix that up. Do one of those. And attack. Maybe shouldn't have done that. Because now Nina has no AP for healing. But that's fine. We did it. Oh, I could go for Brioche as well. Empirical Woodland, why do you do these things? Why do you put these thoughts in my head? But hey, check it out. We got some new items, including a fish head, which is the best. See, we could be purifiers. We can stop whatever our quest is and stay here, beating up these guys. The malice contained in the hex cannot be so easily dissipated. Even if it has been struck down, it will slowly grow larger within the area affected by the hex until it is strong enough to reform. At least this is what Urshin says. I don't know why, but I feel sad for some reason. This hex, it's horrible, isn't it? It is humans who created the hex. Urshin says you get what you deserve. We must move on. Use the ladder there. Treasure chest? No. Boo. Oh yeah, you make really good bread. I saw the bread you made the other day. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for helping us. Without you, we would never have been able to do it. If you wish to thank anyone, you should thank Urshin. Thank you, Urshin. Yes. Well, I'm afraid we don't have anything we can give you right now, but... Nothing of a material nature is required. Urshin says she wishes to accompany that man. You mean... Ryu? Apparently so. I see. Well, we need to get back to where Cray is waiting. The sooner the better. If I know him, he's probably getting really worried by now. Like, days have passed between when we left and when we came back to him, right? Your boy's got to be worried. Anyhow, let's route back to where Cray is, and I'm checking that timer. I'm going to make camp, chat to my friends, save, and continue onwards. Tomorrow, in fact. Because it's an RPG. This is why this is my long-form game. I'm going to keep coming back to it in midweek blocks. Hello. Just thinking about those hexes scares me. I mean, to be unable to survive it without special armor? The hex was made by humans. Urshin says it is difficult to understand humans. Why would they make such a terrible weapon and use it on others of their own kind? She makes a good point. Like, your guy mentioned that humans have to be sacrificed in order to use it. That's kind of terrible. And I'm not keen. Let's save. And we will learn more about this possibly the next time we come to play the game. Who knows? I know that we'll go back to Cray and, like, finish building the Sandflyer or something. And yes. I know that I just saved. I have to fight every urge I have not to go back and, like, just double check. Just double check. Let's just save. Just save, chat. It's fine. Save, then save again. Early and often. Thank you, Sierra Games. You have done this to me. Right. let's put the controller down. Yes, thank you, Empirical Woodland. Thank you for reminding me to save. I have done. Do you see? Twice. It's good. We're good? We're good. I'm going to come back to this tomorrow at the same time as today. 6 till 9 GMT. Let's go over here. I'm going to come back to this same time tomorrow. 6 till 9 GMT. And continue on with the story and see what else there is to see. I'm glad that I picked this. I'm having a wonderful time playing this, you know? Who is... There is one person playing this game aside from myself. 2 people, in fact. Me and 2 other people. One of them is Russian. Let's not raid into the wrong language channel again. And, I think I may have found my raid. We'll see after this ad break. Incidentally, I'll tell you what else is funny. You go to the Breath of Fire 4 category in order to, like, find channels playing it, so I can find someone to raid, and the game's like, excuse me, mate, do you remember Breath of the Wild, mate? Because that's the one people are playing. Like, no, it's not, Twitch. I know what I said. Well, this person is right at the very end of the game. So I don't think we're going to go raid that person. Let us raid. We'll go to the old standby. We'll raid a friend Fart Knock Life for us. They are playing a Souls-like. I cannot place it, but they're a pretty cool person. They use they, them pronouns. Please be respectful of this. Let's raid that person. There we go. So yes, please come back tomorrow for the continuing adventures of Breath of Fire 4 and me reveling in my teenage years. And until next time, goodbye.